What's new in Studio One 3? The next standard is here. Introducing Studio One 3. New version 3 builds on the blazingly fast workflow, unparalleled sound quality, and rock-solid stability that made Studio One the fastest growing DAW of all time. It adds innovative songwriting and arranging tools, inspiring and unique sound design capabilities, and a gorgeous new, high DPI, multi-touch interface that is optimized to keep you engaged, even on extended sessions. Arranger Track. Studio One Professional's new Arranger Track provides rapid and intuitive song rearranging, even with large projects. Simply drag and drop song sections in the Arranger Track or Track Inspector, and the entire arrangement updates instantly. Scratch Pads. Studio One 3 Professional introduces scratch pads to the song page, a powerful, yet simple new workflow innovation that will change the way you create music. Scratch pads are ideal for creating alternate versions of songs, such as radio edits and remixes, and for capturing new inspirations that you wish to save for later development. Browser 3.0. Our drag and drop browser has helped define Studio One's ease of use. In version 3.0, getting the loops, effects, instruments, and presets you need is even faster with tag-based musical search. Speaking of loops, Studio One Professional includes nearly 10,000 audio loops, music loops, and one-shots to get your project started and reinforce your arrangements. Extended FX Chains. Studio One 3 Professional introduces Extended FX Chains, a fast, powerful, and elegant way to add new dimensions to your sonic palette. With Extended FX Chains, you can route audio effects in serial, in parallel, by channel, or by frequency bands, all via drag and drop. Multi-instruments. Multi-instrument, as the name implies, lets you stack multiple synths and instruments, as layers or key splits, on a single instrument track and record, edit, and play them like a single instrument. This opens a huge new range of possibilities for creative production and sound design. Macro controls. To facilitate editing the multidimensional sounds that are made possible by Studio One 3 Professional, each console channel and multi-instrument has a macro panel with 8 knobs and switches that can be assigned to the most critical instrument or effect parameters. Mate A. Studio One's new polyphonic analog modeling synth gives you the ability to create monster electro and bass sounds that cleanly cut through your mix like a scalpel, inflict punishment like a jagged rusty blade, or bludgeon listeners with bass that will leave them reeling for days. Presence XT Sampler. Presence XT represents the evolution of the original Presence sample player, which has transformed into a robust, full-featured sampler. Start to play, and you'll feel difference, because Presence XT is equipped with articulation key switching and powerful scripting capabilities for nuanced, lifelike sounds. Reinvented synthesis and instrument engine. Studio One's reputation for flawless sound quality started with 64-bit audio processing and now extends to its instruments and the way they play sample content. Note Effects. Studio One 3 adds Note FX, a new way to bring instrument tracks to life. Note FX introduced in version 3 include arpeggiator, quarter, repeater, and input filter. Rotor audio effect. Rotary creates the classic sound of a Leslie cabinet. Besides typical motor controls, on-off, slow-fast, Rotor also offers a virtual tube preamp featuring controls for drive and tone, horn cue, as well as mic positioning. This is the perfect plugin to complement Presence XT's new B3 sounds, or try it on guitar for a psychedelic effect. BitCrusher audio effect. By popular demand, we present BitCrusher, a powerful lo-fi plugin. BitCrusher combines overdrive, bit reduction, downsampling, and clipping into a single, corrosively toxic tool. New, customizable, high DPI UI with multi-touch support. Studio One 3 has a fresh and modern look that invites you to reach out and touch it. And for the first time ever in any DAW, whether you are on Mac registered Sign OS X or Windows registered Sign 8, with a suitable multi-touch display, you can do just that to control your mix, arrangement, effects settings, and more. Studio One Remote for iPad, coming soon to the iTunes App Store. With Studio One 3 Professional, you can unchain yourself from the studio desk and record and mix away from your computer using new Studio One Remote for iPad. Control your mix, effects, and transport, trigger commands and macros, edit inserts and sends, and access audio effects. Mixer improvements, including Track Mixer Sync. Studio One 3 includes the mixer improvements you have been asking for: resizable faders for more mixed granularity, color channels for easy identification, synchronized timeline track and mixer channel order, and track selection and channel focus. Automation curves. Another popular request, automation curves have been added to Studio One to give you much finer control and smoother transitions of your mix, instrument, and FX settings. Smart, user-definable tool palette. The arrow tool in the tool palette is now enhanced with configurable alternate options that can be accessed using a modifier key for faster editing. More of everything, except a bloat. Studio One boasts scores of new features and enhancements, yet manages to be even faster and easier to use vision of a bloat-free music making experience.